Shoba Yochuto Ya Paraba Yo Kopo. Parabara Bo Yo. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore Survival. If you remember what happened last time, you are probably doing better than me. If you didn't, then oh well, you know. Oh well. So in actuality, we had a bit of a snag. We had a very small snag. That snag being that we died. We died and lost all of our progress. We were kind of feeling we're feeling that one a pretty bit. It is definitely not the happiest day in, I don't know, Camp Miner. That's right, that is the name I arbitrarily decided on this world. Why did I choose that? Good question. I would like to know as well. So we actually do have a couple projects we need to work on. Number one is probably starting up farms. No matter how low grade and basic it is, we do need to get some food. If we can get any seeds. I mean, like, I've probably thrown seeds away. More seeds away than what I've been collecting, so this is not a good scenario. Okay, this is going to be a very unique farm from the looks of it. We're starting with enough wheat to make one piece of bread. I probably deserve it, honestly. Like, I know what kind of person I am, I probably deserve it. Number one, that. Number two, I actually wanted to upgrade my axe. I need sticks. I also need to get cobblestone. Hannah, welcome! You're first here today. You beat the crowd. And what a crowd it will be, right? Yeah, no. But you did beat the crowd. I'm not lying there. How's it going tonight, Hannah? Tonight? You know, I'm doing good. You know, after our little setback last time, I've got a little bit of an idea. I've got some idea. Like, usually the ideas that I come up with are not good, but I have an idea. Okay, that is equal. Okay. I don't know why I thought it wasn't equal, but it is. Okay, so we're starting out our farm a little bit weakly, but, or should I say wheatly? No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't make that noise either, but I did. Yeah, no, I have no idea what I have going on inside my head. We're doing something. We've already got diamonds, so that's nice. Tasks for the day. So far, I'm thinking I need to get more. I need to get a little braver. Clear out this land, make it safe. Shiminy criminies, that was a dive bomb and a half. Okay, yeah, no. Apparently bravery was stupid. I need to do this smart. I think up here would be about the appropriate level. That could have been the end right there. Woo! I don't know why they explode so quickly when that happens. Like, that was a spook and a half, I must say. I did not like it. That did spook my heart. But in this way, we will properly clean out this mine. There's an axolotl down there. And it's blue. We can get blueberry. We will get blueberry. Promise. That would make sense. You know, I don't usually get dive bombed with by creepers. But at least I do have a semi-decent method for dealing with ravines. Literally go down them piece by piece, turning on the lights. You know, I've never actually watched Philza's Minecraft streams. I feel sad about saying that, but I haven't. So everyone that brings me pieces of information for Philza is like expanding my horizons to what a professional does. Like everything I've done is more or less just my own Minecraft playing. Because apparently I like danger a lot. Keep doing that. And in this way, we can deal with all of the ravines. It definitely takes a little more time, but you do get a nice chunk of resources. That's good. Like stone and stuff. There's a zombie above me somewhere. Yeah, that is true. It just takes one bad play. But it also takes getting ambushed by a baby zombie to lose your world too, so you know. Maybe I've got a little slack cut for myself. Right? So, I can't blame him for losing the world to a baby zombie. I haven't done it yet. I've yet to lose the world to a baby zombie, but fuck, it has come close. There have been times when they are pretty much right there, ready to kill me. Torch, thank you. Torch. Torch. See you. It also makes a really cool effect when you can properly clean out a ravine. Like, just looking up at a ravine that you've fully cleared is really cool. Really? I thought he had his chest piece on. I thought it was the mistake that he, because he hit the zombie, he lit it on fire. The zombie hit him, lit him on fire. A creeper showed up, and then a spider showed up. But I thought it was just because he got too overwhelmed by mobs. But then again, you know, fucking silverfish. Yeah, that would be a big issue. I do not know my Philza lore. I did not know why he died, I just know that he did die. That... Philzaria. That's a weird name. Like, Philza is cool, but Philzaria? Imagine if that was the name. Kind of feels like some kind of Roman Greek name kind of thing. Is there a cave back here? I don't know why I'm sneaking at this point. It's very dumb, but I... That is good to know. Info is always the best child to hit with a stick. Everyone loves hitting children. I think it's like one of my favorite pastimes, still. I don't know where hitting children had to come in with information, but it did apparently. Eating my addiction probably shouldn't be a regular pastime. But I mean, like, if you want to give me children to hit, I'll hit them. I had a lot of dreams recently. I don't know the percentage of how often people are supposed to dream, but I think I'm much higher than the percentage. Like, I'm pretty sure that on average, I dream, I want to say about 90 to 100%, 90% of the time. I know that there is times when I don't dream, but it's a surprisingly high percentage of the amount of times that I do dream. And recently I've been having a lot of dreams about, I can almost call it society. Usually there's like some kind of big resource loss. In most cases, I guess it's space. And then, for some reason, I'm well off and I do like extreme things for money. I think I was doing skydiving and it's like, but I don't like heights. When I woke up, it's like, that's not real. I don't even like heights. It's very surreal, very unique. Like, isn't it, you're only supposed to, or the average human only dreams like 70% of the time or something like that? Like, there is actual statistics which takes the average of several different people, so it's a very unique situation. Finish lighting this area up. Oh, there was a second cave. Okay. That's a wasted torch if I left it there. So I guess I dealt with all of this layer. The only thing left to do is to strip all of the ores out of it. But that's the fun part. There's more ravine that direction. How did I not know that? How did I not realize that? Dumbass. I get spiders can climb on walls. You know, apparently you cannot kill a squirrel by dropping it. Apparently its body size is too small for terminal velocity to actually hurt it. Or to kill it. So no matter how high you were to drop it, it would survive the fall. Which is a crazy concept. Like, if you were to drop a squirrel from a high place, what you'd have to do is you'd have to drop it from a high enough place that it starves to death. Like, that is a weird thing to both know and to have thought about. Like, really, that is just like one of those out there piece of informations. I don't know what to talk about today. I've already talked about my big topic, which was my frequency in which I dream, because I think it's out of the ordinary. Talked about squirrels. Yeah, no, I don't know. I spend my life sleeping a lot. And I know it's not depression. I recognize that it's not, at the very least, clinical depression. But boy howdy do I like sleeping in my bed. Oh, that was the thing. Going back to the concepts of beds. I think I'm a bit of a freak. You know, I can sleep without a blanket. I really can. I've fallen asleep several times without a blanket. It's possible. But it's when I'm actively trying to sleep, like saying, okay, this is X time, I'm going to go fall asleep, I must have a blanket. And I usually choose the heaviest blanket in the house. Even in the dead of summer, it's like, I get that I need a blanket, but do I really also need to add heat stroke into the mix? Like, you know, to sodium? I mean, like, if you wanted sodium, there's probably table salt in your house. I don't know what sodium is. Like, I know what table salt is, but I don't know what, I guess, the sodium player is? How did I get up here? It's a good question. That's how I got up here. It's like, what? 4 blocks down, 5 blocks down? What do I think about here? No, that's not enough blocks. Around here. You know, this might be a very useless action, but I don't really... This also helps me deal with any kind of issues that might come from there being this stuff in my base, near my base. So this will also prevent mobs from spawning in my house. That actually does make me wonder what the sodium launcher is. Apparently you can use salt if you compact it enough in a gun to make bullet shells. Granted, it's more for incapacitation rather than murder, but, you know, it's an interesting concept. Ah, makes sense, makes sense. I have yet to implement, I think, a single mod into this game. Like, I have resource packs, I have things like shader packs, which I don't use anymore. I don't know why, but I don't use them. Maybe because they slow my computer down a bit. And I've got Optifine, so all that good stuff, but it's like, I don't have mods. Ever. Though I do believe that I would need to have Minecraft Forge to put mods on or something like that. The average mod launcher. Apparently you can get Optifine on Minecraft Forge, which is something. Like, so I guess you could put a mixture of mods on, but I've never really explored that too far. more iron. I will take you, thank you. This has been a very fruitful adventure. I mean, like, we almost died, but it's been a very fruitful adventure. We also got dripstone. I don't know what the point of getting the dripstone block is. Is it just decoration? Because if it's just decoration, then I'm very disappointed. Because at least the dripstone what is that? Dripstone point or whatever it's called. At least that has a usage, which you can use to collect extra water and lava inside a cauldron. You know, one of the mods that I was addicted to I mean, like, if you get another collection of mods, you could replicate the Optifine features. Or you could just try and see if there's anything like Optifine on the mod list. One of the things I was addicted to when I was younger, all because I saw a video of it, that is very dirty swamp water. Oh, really? Was the Clay Soldiers mod. Now that seems a bit obscure, and it was a very obscure game or mod, but I always thought it was entertaining. That would make sense. Definitely wouldn't be good with mods if it crashes them. I was very addicted to the thought of Clay Soldiers because I thought it was funny. But for a very long time, I was unable to actually get it. Because, number one, my skill at understanding how to download mods was very 15-year-old, and my intelligence was very not. I don't know if that made sense. That did not make sense. But it's very dumb. I did not fully understand the concept. To make matters worse, I don't know. The point that matters is that I was not very proficient in understanding the concept. Yeah, it was, as I said, it was a very obscure mod. It was very, very, if you remember Dan TDM, I remember the part that got me into Clay Soldiers was him, because he did one of the mod reviews on it, or whatever. And I was super hyped about that. I actually liked it, it looked really cool. Eventually got to play it, and it was, like, second class. It was kind of boring. Ooh, you set up an arena, ooh, you give him some stuff, ooh, you watch him fight. It wasn't that interesting. It gave an extra usage for Clay, but it wasn't that interesting. Don't need flesh, I guess. We have so much blocks on our inventory that we literally have to throw away some items. Look at that now. How did that work? That wasn't flowing earlier. Huh. Interesting. Apparently the glow lichen is not doing its job at glowing enough. Well, can't wait to see this at night. I could probably actually light it up a little bit. I know what will happen if I don't. I'll be doing something and then I'll get like butt rushed with a slew of
of mobs. I just need to like use up all these bloody torches. I think I could use them outside, but like, it looks kind of cool. I definitely have a lot of resources now. Your internet, that's not good. Okay. We'll still be here regardless. Box of all shapes and sizes. Not that. These actually out of this chest because they don't belong here. Or you know what? We're putting flint in the ore box today. That was a creeper for a second. Definitely thought that was a creeper for a second. That'll sit in the box too. Or what about this? Or we could even do this. Or that. I need to be shot. Sometimes I think I need to be shot. I can sit. Yes, basic, very basic wheat farm. Perfect. Like, the only thing next, only thing left to do is everything else, I guess. I have 2 iron axes? When did that happen? Did I have one in here before and I just completely blanked out on that? That is a good question. Look at that. Look at how clean that is. Look at how clean that is. They could fall in from there. Okay, we do actually have an idea for things to do in this world. Yeah, as well as welcome baking boy slimes. That is squid. Had to remember the words. Welcome to the party, and thank you for that follow. Jesus Christ, those things actually do fucking damage. Apparently mobbies spawn still, just a little more aggressively. I really hope I actually have food in here. Okay, I got some food. Unfortunately, we don't have a bow and arrow. And apparently I was going out with my thumb shoes on. I didn't even have my shield in my proper hand. Okay, what is it? Actually, I should probably get some armor now. Look at that. We're just like, I don't know what that's called. A design? Interesting? Fashionable? We could be fashionable, or we could not, you know. We could just choose not to be. Welcome back, Hannah. We nearly got killed by a slime because I'm dumb. What happened to your brothers? There was 3 of you. Why, thank you. That is definitely a way. And I have heard of that technique before, so I know you're not bullying me into a quick death with lava. But also... I mean, like, we need diamonds, but we use specifically only the lapis method of diamond collection. Also, I need to grab all these lily pads because I'm up with an idea. Also, look, we have slime balls! One of those almost impossible to get items in our last playthroughs has finally come to us. Might be a little bit cheap. What were you searching for? That sounds about accurate. That would sound about proper, yeah. I'd believe that research. That would make sense. I thought you'd already found the mods and that's why you were, I don't know what my brain process was, but it was something. It was something. Look at all those cute little squids down there. You know, my issue with dark oak trees is their amount of leaves. Because dark oak trees spawn so close together, they often have a large amount of leaves that are unnaturally degradable because they're still connected to another log's, I guess you could say space. And I don't usually have an issue cutting down the tree. The trees are pretty easy to cut down. A lot easier than jungle wood, I would have to say. A lot easier to cut down than jungle trees, which have those large spaced offshoots. Like, it's definitely not fun cutting down jungle trees. Not that I've had the displeasure in this game yet. I need to cut down some regular oak. I needed regular oak for my build. Yeah, somewhat, but I mean, like, every tree's time consuming, right? The main point is that it gives you a good amount of wood for consuming your time. Like, it gives me a fair amount. In truth, my most hated trees are the awkwardly tall and like wonky oak trees. Like those ones that go just everywhere. Those ones are really hateable. I hate those ones. Like they're both awkward to cut down, difficult to cut down. It's just terrible. I don't like it. Well, I mean, like, if you have an efficiency, what is that? Efficiency 5 axe, it doesn't really take that long.
strip the wood, can I manage it?
What? Look at all those leaves. These leaves were from the other trees, and they're not decomposing because of the other trees. Like, that is the most annoying part, in my opinion. Definitely not my favorite part of the oak tree. Pretty much, yeah. Ooh, got an apple. I was on land for a second. Okay, I think we've collected enough saplings. And I will collect these ones as well, just because. They're already here. Oh, come back! Come back! I hate the octopodes. The octopocabas. I mean, like, sure, I could do that. That would be somewhat intelligent. But also, like, I could also... I don't know. I have access to the trees at any time, right? So I definitely have a large selection to choose from. Can't believe I've decided to build my base on a gravel mountain. Like, it's awful. I hate this. Like, I don't actually hate it, but I hate this. Ooh, and on the iron front. But actually not. I want more iron. Yeah, it could. Yeah. One of the good ones is dark cobblestone. Now that one's good. Look at all these llamas. I have string? I have string, don't I? I don't have enough string. Looks like I know what I have to do tonight. I have to go hunt a couple of, hunt spiders. Name you all. Llamas are really cool in this game. I've learned to enjoy llamas as a delicacy. This. Perfect. We can put the llamas right there. This we will fire one, and I think I know how it goes. It goes slime ball, leap, and then that. Not quite certain. Oh, I had that slightly backwards. Slime ball, string. I need to get a second furnace, honestly. Are you? Okay. Awesome. Awesome. fur is now mine. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for giving to collective. Thank you. Communism's great, isn't it? You share, you don't get hurt. With an axe. Exactly, that's why I've come to like llamas. Especially since you only need one lead to bring around a pack of 9 llamas. Or 10 llamas, technically, if you count the leaded llama. Ring 4. Give me the children of mayhem. This would be a bad time for a creeper to walk up and go and start hissing. That would be just my luck. That gives you 2. You give me your llama. Give me your llama. How's my farm doing, actually? Nice. Come on, llama. Come on, my llama mama. Get over here. Bring around your friends, too. That is 3 llamas on the list. There was 4. There is 4. I know, right? Look at that line of chickens. You're now going to be my friend. I need to make them all my friend or else the game will have a hard time with keeping the llamas here. This one's got a lot of health. The other ones were kind of iffy, but this one has a lot of health. Okay, so that's 4 llamas. 4 chests. 8, this. I love the just pop sound they have. This one's got a decent amount. Decent amount. Okay. Come on, you got the most health. That's kind of sad, my guy. That's kind of sad. It's okay. It is a-okay. We will make do. There's our ship. You guys not eaten the grass yet? I mean, like, Buddy Boy over here has. Follow his example. Look at that. Perfect timing. He knows. He's putting in double the work. He knows what happens when you don't present me with your fur. That sounds kind of evil. I mean, like, it's not a lie, but it sounds kind of evil. What do I need? I need carpet. I need dyes. I think there was blue flowers in the swamp, but I'm just gonna take some poppies. And for now, I guess maybe a yellow flower. No, I don't need that. I got lapis. Now that's thinking. Yep. I had the exact same issue. I caught a zombie villager. I had to go back to get a gapple and a potion. I came back and he despawned. God, it despawned by the time I got home. It's a very sad event. It scarred me for life, even. Okay. Purple. Perfect. purple. Going to need, I guess, those. One more of those. Don't need the red dye, I guess. Spider eye. Yep. Different colors for different things, right? Right. A lot of carpet. I don't really need this much carpet. You have 3, so you're taking purple. Ooh, that is a smooth color. You have 3, so you're taking blue. You know what? I kind of like the purple better. You have 2. You're taking... Blue and purple look very identical. Does white look on you? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. You get to take the white. Because you're a loser. They have Enderman patterns. That's cool. That's cool. I'm very easily amused, as you can tell. That. I wonder what happened to Blueberry. Blueberry just kind of disappeared on us. Throw all that in there. These wheat are not growing. I need them to grow faster. Like I'm not really starving, but I need them to grow faster. True, those wandering trader llamas look really cool. But I definitely think purple's kind of growing on me. I like that. I like that coloration. What am I looking at? I was looking at trapdoors. Okay. There. No, not there. Okay, and then we can do that. I did not vote. I never even thought about voting. I was not really a part of it. I don't remember the options. All I know is that Glow Squid won. It is a little sad, yeah, you're right. But I mean, like, honestly, I do believe I wasn't really... No, I was somewhat invested into Minecraft at that time. I do not... I guess I'd probably have to look at all the mob lists. See what options there even were. That's an interesting... That's an interesting one. I have a fucking... I should use the lead. Like, I don't have any wheat on me, so I'm going to have to use the lead at some point. Come on, beast. Oh! So you wanted to make the game harder for everyone. I getcha. I getcha. That's some big brain thinking. If if no one can beat the game, then the game is perfectly balanced. Maybe get some sand. Any more cows nearby? Any of them? No? Okay. We do actually have plans. We have somewhat of a plan. I need to start cutting down oak trees. Regular oak trees. Where did that guy come from? Why is he just standing there burning? Kind of a sad death. Like, you kinda gotta feel sorry for that guy. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, oh, the Vex guy. The Vexes are very dangerous. But if you get into a bad situation, the pillagers, the ones with the axes, are pretty scary. Because they completely disable the usage of a Vindicator, yes. Hello, Rusty! Welcome back. But yeah, the Vindicators can really whoop you in the face if you're not paying attention. Just like the Piglin captains, because they disable the shield for a port of time, and then they just rip you apart. Like, honestly, they're awful. Let's see, what is it? The Ravagers are pretty dangerous. They have a very big hitbox, so you can't hit them with a sword without getting hit. Like, they have a very big striking box. You can only hit them with arrows. And if you're like me and you often run short on arrows, then, well, have fun trying to fight them. I think my solution was to lead them into buckets of lava that I built as traps placed around just for them. That is a solution, but when you're still being shot by arrows, it makes it a little bit of a weaker solution. I've definitely had my fair share of pain from the raids. Well, the issue with Ravengers, even more than other mobs, is that if there's even one small issue with your fencing, then the Ravengers will walk over it. Because if you were to place a fence wall, like a stone wall here, you would have to make sure that this block here is actually 3 blocks out. You'd have to cut away this entire section from where the wall is. I wouldn't say that they're a solution. I'd say that golems are it's like trying to fix a break in a dam with duct tape. It works for a little while, but it's definitely not the answer. Right? Golems are definitely not the answer, unless you're gonna go out there and heal them as they're being destroyed. Herman? Where? Oh, I don't know if I want to deal with that, but I guess so. I mean, like, I'm always scared of Enderman. You got speed. Yeah, I got no idea. You know, you definitely don't have an idea as to where it might be. That would make sense. You know, on my off time, I often play games like Bullet Hells, and I have to say, I'm not very good at them. Like, I have a very slow skill set for games like that. Holy heck. I'm definitely not a pro at those. Especially games where it just so much stuff happens on screen. It takes me a long time to practice on how to filter out all the useless stuff. Like Geometry Dash, if anyone... Maybe. I want to set up base camp first before we start diving into the nether. I mean, like, what do we have for base camp? We have a couple of chests and a crafting table. That's not very fancy. That's true, we got a bed. Can't forget about that. That is a key, very important part of our selection. Well, I mean, like, last time we enchanted and we still kind of, died. Like, we died after we enchanted even, so it's like, is it actually worth it? Yes, it is. It is very much worth it. It is worth it. What was I thinking about? Torch? Not torch. Thinking about something. I was thinking about food. It came here for a reason. You need to grow faster. I'm so used to having a big ass farm of wheat where you can just basically collect it at any time. That is true. That is true. Need not that. I need this. Cobblestone. This. This. No, I need not that. Do not need deep slate. Deep slate is kind of useless. Why I also keep blocks on my hotbar, but not necessarily for that reason. I keep them in there mostly just for ease of access. Pig. You're lucky I have an inventory that has 9 pork chops. I don't need to kill you today. That's kind of intimidating. I don't need to kill you today. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just like a psychopath in disguise and I don't even know it. I need more trees. I'm hoping that this will grant me more trees. I mean, like, I need to keep the pathway open to the sacred tree, but I mean, like, I definitely need more trees. Well, yes, that's frowned upon in human societies, though, so, you know. Definitely doesn't count for pigs. I need some ease in chat. I need some ease. This is a tree worthy of getting an E. E. This is my E. This is my collection of E's. This is a way to die. I was walking backwards there. You know, we've actually not properly seen the landscape around here. Like, what did we do? We came up here. We saw that lovely spot over there, and we said, that is ours. What, saying that cannibalism is only frowned upon in human society? Or the line you said? I'd believe the line you said being... got a baby zombie in it. Bitch. Ah, bitch. Actually set me on fire. I hate gravel. Gravel sucks. Gravel can suck it. Gravel can suck me on. We got 3 different colors of water around here. We got sunny ocean, so clearly turtles can spawn there. We have regular deep ocean. We have swampy water over there. Maybe? No. Let the glow squid live. We're gonna let him live. One of these days we're gonna get a glow squid into a nice little enclosure. We're gonna let him live for now. I'm okay with letting him stay alive. Oh, that makes me think of an actually really cool enclosure idea. If I were to get a conduit, like an actual working conduit... Okay. I'm pretty sure I could do that. Then I could make a big old area with the conduit in it and let myself swim with the fishies. I need... That's going along smoothly. Like, we almost had an axolotl earlier. As I said, we saw Blueberry. Blueberry kind of disappeared from us. Somewhat. Where did we actually see Blue? Oh, him here or something like that. Because we did see Blueberry. I mean, like, we already did a bit of a shipwreck search, so I guess we definitely could do more, though. You know. We're mostly waiting on these so that we can get a variety of blocks. I guess while we're waiting, I could set up the layout with cobblestone. Unfortunately, we have not yet found a village nearby. When we came here, there was no signs of them, so I have to conclude that there is no village nearby. Interesting. Now you must be wondering what I'm doing with... I haven't surrounded the cows with their own... with the walls, nor have I surrounded that. Well, they get a separate wall. We're doing this Attack on Titan style, where you get like 30 different walls just to protect one area. Because apparently your instructors don't know how to actually build a wall. I know that it was constructed by, like, the king, but look at that. Look at that nice land. We might have to replace some of the stone with what's it called? What's it called? I'm having a stroke. Grass. There we go. Okay, let's get this started. We can actually cut this a little shorter. What? Any possibilities now, do we? No, we do not. We're just gonna kind of make sure everything's 2 blocks tall. Actually 3 blocks tall. And then we'll cut out everything we don't need, make holes in the wall, and fill them up with what other blocks? The other blocks. Yeah, all the cobblestone and regular stone. Or the stone bricks and regular stone. We will also have to replace a few things with wood. Yeah, I know, right? Definitely a large amount of cobblestone for this idea. Not actually that large, actually. Look at me running out of cobblestone just as I was about to finish. It's like I finished your mom last night. No, that looks safe. This looks very safe. I don't think mobs are gonna get through here. But now we actually have to destroy some of it. Very much just gotta go randomly in places. Wherever my pickaxe lands, I'll have to cut. This wall gets even better when you do it with, like, layers of wall, where it's like 2 blocks or 3 blocks thick, and it just looks really cool. Actually, this will be the regular door, so we are going to fairly strip it of cobblestone. So that is our door area. Doesn't count within our base design. Of course, you can't have a stone door, you must have a wooden door. Like, have you ever built a wall that's like freaking cool like this? Like, I've had a wall where I had this first interior design, like 4 blocks tall, and then the outside half, because I made it 2 blocks thick. The outside half would be 2 blocks tall, and it was all like this, all very... This will all get filled in, by the way. Like, it's not just gonna stay like this. Definitely not gonna stay like that. Truth, the regular stone is almost more expensive because if you misplace it, it screws up your entire thing. Unlike stone brick, it turns into cobblestone. That. This. Decently so, but also just kind of like almost an abandoned mine kind of. That's looking sexy. What? There's zombies down there. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, let's hope they do. Be pretty, it'd be pretty sad if in the apocalypse even the zombies didn't want you. Like that, at that point, you just gotta say, what is wrong with me, right? Thank you, Lunar. Did that wrong because I'm an idiot. People on that. That's 4 blocks, right? Like, imagine if an actual apocalypse happened. That would be so sad if if even zombies didn't want you. Like, you would have to say F in the chat for that. This, that, and good. I mean, like, you'd also have to be like, wow, you're, like, super useful at doing everything in the apocalypse, good job. But also, like, it's because not even the zombies want me. Like, every human would love you. You're basically a zombie repellent, but you'd have to get over that mental block that even the zombies don't like you. And I think that would be one of the most embarrassing blocks to get over. We spend a lot of time talking about zombies on this channel. I don't know why, but we do. Like, zombies aren't even that cool anymore. They've been played out, and all that stuff. They've been ruined by capitalism. Because now they're used to send a message about, ooh, capitalism. It's a really boring message at that. Look at that wall. That is a nice wall, I do have to say. That is a good wall. True. Zombies in this game are just zombies. Nothing scary about them. You trying to break a fucking wooden wall with a diamond pickaxe. No, I bought a Steam Cook the other day, and because I'm trying to pre-order a game, You know, it's one of those really petty peeves that... Yeah, sounds about right. One of my petty peeves that I have that apparently I didn't realize I had. I am literally like $1.20 short because I buy Steam cards by the 50s. I am literally I'm like $1.20 short to buy the game, and I feel partially dumb about that, but also like kind of infuriated because it's like, really? You just had to kick me in the teeth with that, didn't ya? Right? You just had to. And I don't know. Well, first we need to let the sun pass. Definitely feels nice when things work in my way. It's coming along smoothly as can be. It's decently expensive, yeah. But also, it just looks good. There's water down there? Yeah, you definitely won't be getting this illustrious design for $1.20. It's gonna cost you at least $2.50. Don't know what actually. Need that to be this. Definitely gonna cost you at least $2.50. Definitely I don't need that. I'll go that. This. Oh, cobblestone. Cobblestone. Stone. Stone. Brick. That is a good idea I just had in my head. That, this. Good. No, we have not. We haven't even left the area. We have not even left the immediate area. Stones and a brick. Nope. Not building a castle. Not building a ruined castle either. I think I might have some stuff. I need my shears out, actually. I need to get the sheep, though. I definitely I mean, like, they're sheep. Can they even work hard? They're just like Mexicans. No, no. What do I need? I need gravel. Gravel. Dirt. Like 4 dirt. Gravel, right? Coarse dirt. Well, you know what? You can roll all you want, so long as it's not my head. Good. I got the big brains. Regular. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Now that's a clean baby. Look at that baby. Kind of breaches the security of the build, but you know, we need everything we can. That. This. Give me cobblestone. There you go. Now that is a good fence. That is a good fence. What do I need? I need more fence. I think I have some dark fence, but I need some white fence. I mean, like, only if you'd want to take it as a racist thing. I mean, like, honestly, you know, you could be the racist one for thinking that. Huh. That poses an issue.
That's racist. You can't say that on Twitter.
I mean, like, Twitter built for. Oh. Sucks to suck, doesn't it, Clarence? Oh. We have guests. Oh. Let me just get my tea time ready. Drown him? I can't really drown him. Huh. You know, as much as I love having guests, their impromptu... There's more. Their impromptu arrival has made me very worried for my own safety, so in respect of all of the other people in this world, I don't like that. No. Just no, we don't. We're not playing games here today. I knew it. Ooh. No one is here. This is a very bad fence. Could you leave, please? Ah, bitch! the very least, my wall looks nice. I must say, at the very least, we're looking fly in the zone. Use a boat? I mean, like, sure, you know what, that is... It's an okay idea. And slabs, that's right. Slabs, and blocks, and... Where did you go? I see one of them. Let's go. Yeah, I kind of got that idea from what was being said. Yeah, I mean, like, those are both very good options. Going to, sleep is apparently not a viable option at this time. But what we are going to do is we are going to break our bed and move it over here.
Look at that. Look at that. It is. We're doing all the good stuff.
Hey, look, we have a forest. But that literally, where did he go? Did he despawn? No. Villagers can't despawn. There he is. I know that fact. I'm hunting for him. I'm hunting specifically for the one with the flag, though. Oh, there's lava. That's a nice little trip. I think they're on a what is that? When you religiously cross a large swath of land. Like when you go on a big long hike. Pilgrimage. That's the word. You know, I think they might have been on a pilgrimage to the sacred tree. Because they came this way and now they're gone. I mean, like, two of them kind of got stuck behind, you know, all that fun stuff. Eee, tree, yeah. No, you can't do that. Then you're blocking religious freedom. I mean, like, if you do that, you'd be blocking religious freedom. You're not allowed. No. Bad stuff. Where did they go? Honestly. This is Fubar. They can't despawn. As far as I know, pillagers are unable to despawn. There is a set amount in the world at all times. Or that can be in the world at all times. Are they going here? No. Huh. Just for you. We released the gravel. Huh. So much for catching them with a boat. I mean, like, I guess yelling "aw shit" when I got hit with a crossbow bolt was enough to scare them away, but still. Didn't expect it myself. I need flowers. I know, right? Oh no, he won't be remembered. What are you talking about? He will never be thought of again. That is a decent idea. We will try that after we've dealt with the red wool. I mean, like, they're both very good ideas. I have. With dripstone and all that stuff. And then a conveyor belt of other things. Yeah, I've heard of that. You know what? I'm thinking maybe a lean-to as opposed to a tent. I was thinking of this being like a quarry base, you know? Set up a couple pallets kind of thing. Get all the good stuff everywhere. One more. That's the one thing I hate. Not enough. Not enough. Never enough. Never enough. Copper. That is a good choice to have. I hate copper. Damn. I never use it. Rotten beans. Yeah, that. I don't think any of the actual ore blocks like this look very good. Still, redstone. That is good. Like, it's actually not that good. It's an idea nonetheless. Look at that. Yeah, that's true. That has been... I can craft chains. Hello, Bcast. Welcome back to the party. It's definitely getting full in here. What was I thinking about? I was thinking about something. I was thinking about going to check that savannah. Yes. I don't have enough food. Let's take those apples. Who needs apples, right? By the way, that wooden structure, apparently, that wooden structure was meant to be like a pallet. You know, a pallet that groceries come on and stuff like that. That was what it was meant to be. It wasn't very well made. That is true. Well, thank you for that. And also thank you for that follow. We do have some diamonds. In fact, we are using it right now. We found 3 diamonds and we never looked back. We found 3 diamonds. We've been ripping through this diamond pickaxe with every little activity we do. It's definitely there it is. Why would I press control? What does control do? I was pressing C to zoom in. Not for me. For me, my speed is double clicking forwards. Because I'm not... Why? This is not your home. Yeah, I know it's not your home. Why are you here? Ah. I mean, like, that was part of my goal anyways. We at least participated in that portion. How dare you trick me into thinking you were a sheep? Give me some F's in the chat. F's in the chat for the 2 random goats. For the innocent lives stolen today. This is a big desert. It is starting to become nighttime. It's never a good note. That is... Hey look, that's a second village!
Good job, Master Anakin. Kill the young ones. Take care of the Jedi. Kill the young ones.
Yeah, we do. Remember we stole a cactus from a snow place last time. Bane of arthropods! Should leave that there. Wonder if that's gonna annoy anyone. Yeah, that's a pretty tall cactus. That's a 4-block tall cactus. That's a pretty good cactus. Hey, it's our second village. In fact, this one's actually kind of dug into the ground. Is it 9 blocks tall? I thought there was a cactus that was like around 50 blocks. Oh. 20 blocks, okay. Apparently, hoes are the fastest at breaking down wheat barrels. Bushels? Yeah, this would be considered a bushel, wouldn't it? So, you know, that's good. That's always good to have a bushel. You know, does anyone remember that these things used to have the worst, like, texture design? A straw bale. It's not even a wheat bushel, it's a straw bale. Well, look at that. Oh, where? Is he underneath us? Not a safe scenario. Oh, hey friend. You wanna sit in a boat? Here, get in a boat, thank you. Yeah, let me out! Let me out! Come back to kill you soon. I mean, what? Cyan! That is my favorite. This is my favorite color in the game. Well, it's not just you, it's been confirmed that that is what the Endermans. That is a lot of barrels. I know that this is a fishing man, but this is a lot of barrels. But no, it's actually been confirmed that the sounds made are certain ones. That's what I studied. Pork chops. You know, I wouldn't really say it looks phallic. There's a lot of things to call it, but phallic is not one. Also, green beds are gross. true. Okay, yeah, you're right in that sense. But with, you know, audio tapes and stuff like that, it's clear that that was the audio that he used to distort. I said specifically green beds, you know. I'd say just green. I can live with a lime bed, but green is kind of gross. Also, I need to take all this fresh seeds. Give me the seeds, man. Give me the seeds. I still say my favorite is cyan. Look at that bed. Look at that bed. That is a good color. Has anyone actually seen a metallic cyan vehicle? Like, metallic cyan is one of my favorite colors in the world. Like, this is one of the better colored beds in the game. No joke, no lie, no fussing about. Clear and simple, plain as day. Two cartographers. I can't wait to three cartographers. I can't wait to kidnap these people and take them home. Oh, you're lucky you have a village. You have an iron golem with you. I mean, if I could kill you, I'd be happy, but they wouldn't be very. You know what? Yeah, you're not wrong in that regard. Oh, hey, there he is. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go like that. Oh, he killed the Enderman, I think. Gonna die yet? Die yet? Gonna die yet? You did. Is this where the child was? That's not where the child was. Is this where the child was? That is where the child was. Children, come out! I just want to let you play with a knife. This is not a knife. I want to let you play with my axe. You're not a child. I mean, like, you act like one, but you're not. I should make an iron farm. I should. You don't want me to kill the child? I do not know Walter's design. Oh, the skeleton. I think I know that if you were to capture a zombie and put it hoisted in the air, you can make a decent farm. Iron farm with that. That looks like a seed to me. And I'm no seed expert, but I just broke it. That was probably a melon or pumpkin seed. That makes me kind of sad. What do you want, PC? Why are you going rah? What's inside? What cave? This cave? That cave? I don't want to see what's inside that cave. I don't want to see that. Well, there is death. Just not for me. Today. There is more death. There's actually 2 creepers in here now. I can't deal with that. I mean, I could deal with that. I'm not going to deal with that. I already have a full inventory. I'm going to loot the next town as best I can, and then we're going to head home. Yeah, I know, right? 24. That's a unique, this is a unique cutout hole. Crater, that's the word, thank you. Almost feels like one of those big open spaces in a mine. Robo, was it you that wanted me to take all the gold from the ender portals? Yeah. Remember how when I said I was only going to take that 1 block? Nah, it wasn't you. It was, I think it was Robo. I said I was only going to take 1 block of gold, and I was never going to touch them again. I think I'm showing myself. I think I'm showing that I'm telling the truth. I have no reason not to. I think it's kind of funny. Like Robo, I think it was Robo was getting mad at me for a good while because, well, I had a stone pickaxe at the beginning, and they kept going. Hey, a temple. Hey, no worry, Bcast. Thanks for joining us. It's been fun. You know, it's always fun with me. I'm always a G. I'm always a good guy. More cyan bed, yes. Green bed, gross. Cave. This village is literally just 2 buildings? I think this village is literally... I only sleep at night. You get away from my house. I can't sleep. That is true. That is something I have to do. But at first I need to kidnap some villagers. That is such a sad village. It is only 2 buildings. That's very sad. We need to go home and drop off all this resources. We are a little packed full, if I do say so myself. And I have said so, so I will continue to. Myself. Estimated time of arrival, probably like a minute, 2 minutes. It's a very tall mountain. It's a very bad mountain. Oh yeah, you've been a bad mountain. Make me smack you with my whipping stick. There's a chicken! There's 2 chickens! That's the sacred tree! We're on the right path. Also, I think we abandoned a boat in the water, so that was something. Once we get everything dropped off, we have to go back for the desert temple. Which is unfortunate, but you know, we do. You know, ironically, it's a lot easier to take villagers by boat in Bedrock than it is. Well, I have a cyan bed. I'd have to go back to get... I'd have to go back and get the second bed. Okay, that's an understandable statement, you know. But why do you have to call PETA? That's really sad. I mean, like, Katniss Everdeen never did nothing to you. well, he's a character in a storybook called The Hunger Games. It also means bread. A lot of people don't know that, but it also means bread. Like, it's a flatbread specifically, you know. I mean, then her name's a little bit of a joke. What was I doing? I was doing all this. I need the crafting table. Any of that. We got beets at least. Happy about that. That's kind of sad. I would say rip, but that's kind of sad. Look at that. That's a nice bed. This bed over here, it's trash. It's garbage. Garbage just like my life. Just like my life. Throwing a boat on. Oh no. Yeah, that's gonna be that would be bad. That would not be a fun time. Definitely don't like the... Now that you've mentioned it, I don't like the sound of walking on gravel. Why did you have to remind me that we were going to be... Not so certain about next stream, but definitely I'll keep it in mind for when I next die, which could be next stream, so you know. You know, I know how good I am at Minecraft, with how consistent I am with my dates of death. It could very well be next stream. That's sad. I should get a lot better than playing Minecraft. I should watch more people play Minecraft so I have ways of learning. Why would I need slabs? What would slabs do for me? Oh, yes. Right. I need to make sure that all of my components are in place properly. I mean, like, we're not really running short on the whole portal aspect. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Bones, thank you. I don't know what was in there. Thank you for all of that treats, delectables. This way. Just a golden apple. Okay, that was a great portal, but we did get sharpness and quick charge. We can get some orange flowers, and that's a nice touch. There's spruce on the horizon. Forest bee. Oh yes, baby. Let me see the bees. Yes. There's the hive. Fill up, fill up, up. Give me the bees, baby. That is campfire. I don't need to go this way, but what kind of crack am I on? A lot of it, apparently. I am on a lot of crack. Let's just listen to that scream. Gives your spine a shudder.
I don't have coal on me. What kind of idiot? Hey, no worries. What kind of idiot am I to go out without coal in my inventory? I want to ride the horse though. I don't have a saddle. That one's got a lot of health. And also has a lot of health. Maybe I killed the weak ones. Gonna give me all the good stuff. Oh, he's already my friend. Okay. Good. We got the horses. I need some cobblestone. I do have a saddle. You're right. Okay, so that one's decently quick. Yeah, that one's not quick at all. That one's ugly and slow. Donkey? Donkey! I found me a donkey, you know. I might have to kill the secondary mission here. I need coal. I need not coal. I need cobblestone. That's the word. Thank you for recognizing what was in my inventory before I did. I definitely... That was what I was thinking, a chest on a donkey and then have like an inventory full of... or a pathway full of, what's it called? Llamas. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Couldn't leave him out, right? You know what? Yeah, what's fucking brown wool infest in my inventory with all of its shitty uselessness. Let's see what the donkey wants. Donkey. Donkey make noise. I don't know if that's necessarily how it works. Okay, so that one's pretty slow. Donkey. I know I'm not gonna find like the fastest donkey in the West, but you know. Friend? Are gonna be my friend. I'm not used to this. When I ride horses or donkeys, I usually ride fast ones. I mean, I guess this is about the average speed of a donkey. He just kind of came out of nowhere. Also, there is a lot of mobs nearby now. Ooh, okay, we have to go to the village. At least this saves me on... That's a lot of husks. That's a lot of husks. At least it saves me stamina through running, right? I don't have to waste my own stamina. Good reason as to why you should use boats as well. I haven't killed anyone yet. Touch me. Touch me. I haven't killed anyone yet, I promise. This is my house. Now.
You know what, I'm probably gonna kidnap these villagers, honestly. These ones are pretty close to home, so I'm probably gonna kidnap them. Just hurt the donkey. What do I need to do? I need to go get that beehive for goodness sake. I need beehive juice. That's a weird word. Beehive juice. That's a weird concept even. Well, no, I don't need Silk Touch. I need them to start giving me that. I need this. You're not even an angry bee, are you? Go home, bee. You use shears on it, you get wax, and then you can make wax into its own beehive. I just need to steal a bee. Actually, I should probably get like 2 bees. So, please and thank you. I need a bee. I need a second bee. I need 2 bees for a baby bee, which should be the actual size of a real bee in this game, but you know, it's not. Yeah, I need to get a baby. Lots of walking backwards. Will be our pathway. Interesting. I don't know what that does, though. Removing the day-night cycle, I do not know what that does. This is a very unique situation to be on. Walking backwards on a donkey with flowers in order to entice bees so I can get home to put a nest down. Like, I can't walk forwards because walking forwards is too fast. And they can lose track of the flowers. Ah, interesting, interesting. I may have to use that at some time. But for the most part, as we are right now, we're pretty content with just having the day-night cycle, because we don't really need that much honey at this time. Right?
Right, we don't need anything.
Really. Well, we're walking backwards. A lot. We have a very, long pathway to go. But hey, we're getting bees. I guess we should, behave. We definitely need to, backwards bee-pog, yeah. Okay, let's give them names. What? We have 2 bees, what should their names be? Kinda thinking Jezebee. Jezebee, that's kinda funny. I like that. I actually kinda like that. We had... Your last world pick name? I mean, the last world's name was Be Wary of the Piglin Captains, I think. I don't think it's an appropriate name to pick. I'm kind of thinking Jezebee, and now we have Jeff Bree. Jeff B. I think that works, actually. Jezebee and Jeff B. Jeff Bezos. There we go. Jezebee and Jeff Bezos. Hello, Infested. Welcome. Welcome to Backwards Bee-Pog. Yep. That's the stream. Beyonce. Yeah, but that one's a bit on the nose, don't you think? Don't you think Beyonce's a little bit on the nose for a bee pun? I have thought about a name for my golem farm. You know how the zombie's gonna have to act like bait? So, I plan to make a golem farm, a very simplistic golem farm, and the zombie's gonna have to act like bait. But honestly, I think he's gonna be pretty professional about it, so he's gonna be like a mister. So I'm thinking of calling him Mr. Baiter. You know, I think it's appropriate. It might not be that appropriate, but I think it's appropriate. I think Mr. Baiter is going to be a very integral part of the team. True, that is a goal and a half, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, but I think Mr. Baiter is kind of funnier. Because it sounds like... we all know what it sounds like. Mr. Sunbaiter. But I definitely think we're sticking with Jeff Bezos, with one of them. Jeff Bezos. Definitely. I think the pollinated one is going to be Jeff Bezos. It doesn't have any bearing at this time, but it doesn't have any bearing at this time. I need to stop with these puns. They're getting a little bit too sweet for me. We're also almost home. Look at that. How long have we been walking backwards with a donkey? Like, it's these simple... It's these simple things. Really? Only a minute? No, it's gotta be more than a minute. This has been a pretty long journey. Okay. Let's go make the bee hives. Junk dunk. Bada bunk. Bada bunk.
Be free, my children. Be free.
I need flowers and not grass, thank you. In fact, I hate grass almost more than I hate. Goodness gracious, I really do hate the... That only works for double-sized flowers. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Otherwise, you'd be able to make a bunch of different farms. And now Donkey can't get away. No
Baby! Look at that little cute baby! Look at that sweet little darling!
Where? There he is.
Oh, it's a baby! Oh, it's a sweet little darling! I'm gonna kill you with a fly swatter, I promise. Maybe some wasp repellent.
How did you get up there? Get up there. You're not allowed up there, you can only go over here. Don't be a bad horse. I'm a beast. And I'm from the east, so, you know, watch out. Not actually from the east, I promise. Promise. I swear in all the names of whatever heaven. These fields, different. I need this. These puns are getting out of hand. These puns are bad. No, puns are like the cancer of the joke world. You just can't get rid of them. What am I doing? I'm drop. I had horse armor? Interesting. Llama. Maybe doing drugs. That would be a good. I need to build an actual storage system. This is infuriating me. Honestly, I am very, very particular about having my stuff organized and stored properly. So just seeing this is very bothersome to me. I would love to give the donkey some gold drip, but unfortunately, I don't believe he's capable of having gold drip on. He's only capable of having some simple no drip. An idea. I need some slabs. I need some slabs. Give me the slabs, man. Give me the slabs. I need some slabs. I need all this stuff. Give me it. Quickly. Didn't we already give him a chest? No, we didn't. I've made my wall too perfect. I can't even jump on top. Okay. That, good. I need to get more of everything. Actually, very much so. I need... How dare you step away from me? How dare you get out of your cage, honestly? What, like 6 by 3? 5 by 3, so he can carry 15 stacks. And the best llamas can carry 15 stacks, I think. Because they can carry the 5 by 3 as well. On average, you'd get about a 3 by 3, sometimes a 1 by 3, sometimes a 4 by 3, but the pinnacle of what it is to be a llama can give you a 5 by 3. And that is an important situation. I need more red flowers, I'm running out. Why is there yellow flowers? That's gross. Bone. I think I've run out of red flowers. I don't think it has cyan, but it should have light blue and blue. It might even have red, actually, now that I think about it. Because I don't know if there is a cyan flower. Like, I don't think that's cyan by definition. You know, my biggest fear of the swamp is the witches. Light blue, I was right. You know, I did have a boat. I did have a boat. I was smart, I did have a boat. I wasn't smart, and I put the boat away. Hello, welcome to the party. You know what? I think saying SJSJ sounds a lot harder. I think I'm just gonna call you 204. Like a clock. C-L-O-C-K, not C-O-C-K. Like a clock face. Ooh, and apparently pumpkins. I mean, like, I'm not gonna pass up these bad boys. Not that I really need pumpkins at this time, but you know. Also, I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing any rose bushes in this dark forest. I see a lot of mushrooms. A lot of mushrooms, actually. I don't think you can use rose bushes or mushrooms to breed chickens. Oh, pumpkins, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah. It took me a second to realize that you meant that the pumpkins were good for breeding chickens. That big flower, get that big flower. Don't really need them, but I'll take them anyways. I can give you light pink dye. Red flowers. Good. I mean, like, we already got the big bushes, so we don't really need these, but I am going to use them. We're collecting red dye for some tent practice. To learn how to pitch a tent. Look, you can see the sacred tree in the distance. Honestly, it is like the best spot. It is the beacon of truth. If you ever just see the sacred tree, you know where you are. You know where you have to go. And you can see the grave on it. Ooh. I killed your cousins earlier. Nice. Baby. That's a lot of seeds if I do say so myself, and I do say so myself. Too bad I don't need that many seeds, and it sucks that I don't actually like breeding chickens. I find chickens very annoying. Like, I'm not kidding. Chickens in this game are very annoying, in my opinion. Like, they give you feathers, sure, but like, if you get Fletchers, feathers are kind of useless. The only time that the feathers are useful are if you're making specialty arrows. Interesting, I did not know that. Hey, no worries, thanks for dropping by, it's always fun. And yeah, thank you. And I will definitely try to have a good stream. That is the goal of the day. I mean, like, we could, sure. Oh, what's so good about the chickens? Fuck
look at that, the grass is slowly coming in. We'll throw that carpet on the llamas in a second. I guess, yeah, but I mean, like, all the mobs are pretty easily farmable. There is some coarse dirt in here. Like there. Actually, I need to probably get a little bit more. Like this. True, but like, so can all the rest of the mob things. He's red. Stone, gravel. Thank you. Oh. Dirt. And thank you for that compliment. Always nice to hear good stuff. Yeah, I know, right? This tent ended up being bigger than I was expecting, so I have to expand the grass plot a little bit. In fact, actually, secondary idea, which involves that. Ropes. Ooh, that's not a. I don't really want to imagine that, you know? That's not my key thought. I need a sheep. That is a sheep. That is a perfect sheep. That's why I didn't put the right spot. I mean, like, I could. That would definitely be a somewhat smart thing to do. Let's go check on that donkey. Let's go check on that ass. There it is, showing itself to me. I don't know. I don't know anymore. That makes a doorway, good. I need a lantern, actually. Like, we've got a lot of things going through my head. Yep. Yep, there's a lot of things. None of them good, but we have a lot of things. Did I ever say that there was nothing good going through my head? Yes, I did. Fences, good at that. What do you mean by ropes? I don't quite understand the meaning of rope. Like that? Oh, that's not ropes. Ropes. At least our tent is actually built now. We do have access to the outside from both sides. The primary entryway is covered up somewhat. what do we have to do? We have to do a lot of stuff, actually. 1 bread. Number 2. That. And... That's a good question. I ask myself that every day. The answer is no, but, like, I'm good at following a tutorial. Don't like this pain here. Also, I'm running low on my diamond pickaxe. I need to go back to the diamond mine soon. That I have coal. Where's my iron? The rest of my iron. There it is. Wheat. Actually breed some cows. Why not? Yes, that is often an action of which I do. Awesome, I do not need that or that. I mean, like, we still got a good 270 out of there, so we got a good while before it disappears. Water buckets. Back to the cave. Actually, yeah, we have to check that out. I've been wondering about that for a while. There is some... That's right. All you disgusting creatures down there. I don't actually see any of you, but I know you're there. You're like you're like a 5th grade math teacher. I don't see you, but I know you're there. I knew there were zombies in here anyways. Ooh, there's also a creeper apparently. Nice, nice, good. Good to know. Apparently there was a cave this way. Nice, that's one. Good, thank you. Thanks for lining up. That was great. That was good team effort. I guess so for now, yeah. But you know what? That's okay. I mean, I hope so at least. Oh, thank you. That's so kind. That's always the best part. How's your day been going? Ah, that is a popped shoulder. You know, as much as I love cracking my bones, popping my shoulders, and all that stuff, it can really hurt. It can really hurt. And you know, I'm not all for the whole sadism pain thing. It's really not my cut of tea. And some people might call me crazy, but it's actually really not my cut of tea. I find that digging on level 10 is the best for this. It gives you access to a lot of resources, and I know I can go a bit deeper, but I find that digging at level 10 is the best. For me, and me alone at least, it gives me the best results when mining diamonds. Because I have both access to iron, I'm above the lava level, which means that I can fall in, but I won't have to worry about it sitting on me. Like, honestly, digging and then having lava appear right in front of you is not fun. It is not a good time. That's unfortunate. I'm out of drink now. I had Pepsi in my hand and now I'm out of it. I feel like this is going to lead me back to silverfish territory. I've already dealt with some silverfish. We don't want to deal with more. I mean, I've been startled, but I've never really been scared. Like, I've been startled due to the suddenness of it, but I've never actually been, as people would consider, scared, because it's like, ooh, the lights are going out. Right? I mean, like, how people often use scared and startled very interchangeably, and it's not a bad thing. It's an interesting thing, right? Because a lot of people say they got scared from a quote-unquote scary movie, when in fact, at most, they got startled. Like, if they were scared, they would probably be haunted with minor nightmares and stuff like that. Like, they would be scared. Something about their lives would be affected, right? Which is also kind of annoying when you look at modern movies, because a lot of them aren't scary. They're just sudden and in-your-face jump scares, which are just meant to startle you, which is kind of sad. Like, it's kind of sad. It really is, right? Also, I've come to realize that I think Deep Slate, I think it actually gets darker faster than regular stone. No worries, I'm still gonna be here. I do believe Deep Slate gets darker faster than regular stone, and that's a weird concept. Especially considering the fact that, you know, you're digging tunnels, and so you have to place torches more often with Deep Slate. Like, it's the same width of tunnel. You'd think that the air blocks around it wouldn't have been affected, but maybe it's just due to the Deep Slate's darker coloring. It feels like it gets darker faster, but it's a very unique situation, and I don't really like it. You know, I'm not a big fan of the situation. Water. I don't know why I hear water. I guess it could be an underground, like, water spring, or maybe something related to the ravine. But it's kind of annoying. Welcome back. We have found water and glow squid, an emerald and creeper and bad creeper. That would have been bad. I did not have my shield in my hand. That's good. Thank you for your precious sacrifice. You know, I've decided this is a very dangerous situation. I do not like any of this. I think I'm going to feel free to leave this spot alone and never touch it again. 3 of them actually. 2 of them at the same time, and the third one almost hit us first. Oh boy, that could have been very bad. But yeah, we're not even gonna think about touching that kind of bullshit. You know, I've thought about a lot of stuff. I've said this before, I have ample time to think at my work. Like, way too much time to think. Like, it becomes an issue how much time I have to think, because, you know, I do monotonous body work. I don't have to do the thinky job. I mean, like, I get paid to do the thinky job, but there's not much things to thinky about. And so, I've started thinking about it, and I've come to the conclusion that people use multiverse and different dimensions interchangeably, when there is a distinct difference between a dimensional, like, different dimensions and a multiverse. And the distinct difference is that with different dimensions, there is an infinite infinity of every outcome. Like, there is an infinite amount of you or I in this exact situation, and yet there's also an infinite amount of us in a different situation, and etc. But in the multiverse, there is only one copy of every. That actually kind of spooked me. Why were they falling? Why? In a multiverse, there's only one copy of every single unique choice. If you chose to wear red socks today, and so that would create at least 2 different dimensions, or 2 different multiverses. One that you chose to wear red socks, and one where as many different sock options that you had. Now, there's only one copy of each of those worlds, but with all the different choices being made at every single second, it makes a seemingly infinite amount of copies. Because you chose to wear red socks, well, Jeremy over there also chose to wear blue socks, you know? So it makes a seemingly infinite amount of different worlds. But it is a finite amount, right? There is only one copy of every separate, different make of choice. Like, that would be the end of that point. Whereas in Dimensional Verse, as I said, there's an infinite infinity. There's a seemingly infinite number in multiverses where there's actually a set limit. Technically, there would also be a set limit into the sense of if you were to interact with the world, you would create at least 2 worlds. One where you never interacted and can't interact, and one where you did. I guess, yeah. In truth, I don't really understand the glow squid hate. I think glow squids are very useful for the creator community. Just the glow squid ink is a very useful tool. Like, I never really voted, I didn't really see the different choices, so I'm not certain as to which ones were available. But then again, we also chose Phantoms, so we knew that our community wasn't the brightest when it came to choices. Right. We chose Phantoms, for goodness sake. Understandable. Well, actually, I can show you what you can do with the ink right in here and now. Actually, I have lapis right there. Good. That's 7 lapis from one thing. Cool. Yes. Ooh, I have caps lock on because I'm an idiot. So that's normal sign. That's blue sign. See how it's kind of really hard to see, especially if you were from a distance? Look at that. That is tasty. That's a tasty little addition. It makes it very useful. Like, it's very useful for the creator community, if nothing else. You can make an entirely different item frame, which does make things glow, yes. It gives the glowing effect. Bring it too high, I think. We can try it, right? 1. 4. Like, there is an item frame which gives a glowing effect. I don't think this is going to give us diamonds, because I think it was too high. It gave us diamonds. Well, they do give off some sense of light, right? Look at that. That's diamonds right there. That's a healthy dose of diamonds. That was 8 diamonds in one spot. Means there was also stuff here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, people told me you can't get flint from breaking gravel with your hand, and those people lied to me. I have gotten flint from breaking gravel with my hand. There's more diamonds. And here I was thinking that the diamond trick was just a hoax, a fogey. Look at how, ooh, that is getting low. There's a lot of death over there. Chandelier Subnautic? No idea what that is. Omblea Subnautic. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. I mean, like, they do give off some semblance of light, right? As far as I'm aware. And if you were to use a resource pack, or a shader pack rather, then you can also get them to give dynamic light. I think part of the reason why they don't give off dynamic light, because I have dynamic light set off. Like, see this? Now my torch in my hand gives off light. That's not the world, that's my torch in my hand. Makes a big difference. And so I'm pretty sure if I were to put that on and look at a squid, it would also give off dynamic. Makes sense. You know, I used to play on PlayStation for Minecraft. Not for any hardcore or anything. Because, you know, you can't play hardcore on PlayStation. Unfortunately, because it is Bedrock. At least you have an easier time with villagers and boats with Bedrock. Like, honestly, it's ridiculous how piss poor the boating system is. I was told this was supposed to be above the lava layer. Why is this not above the lava layer? I'm pretty sure 10 was supposed to be the lava layer. I'm not certain. Either way, 11 still wouldn't work for this one. This is set up on 12. Which is weird. Like, that's why I was... Like, it's only one block deep, supposedly. But still, it's weird. I do not like dynamic lighting myself. It makes it hard to judge where I need to place torches. Like, that's my issue with dynamic lighting. The effect it has on my torches. And my knowledge of where to place my torches. Also, one little trip and we already got 12 diamonds. That's a pretty nice score in my opinion. No, I did just now though. Like, because we have it on 3 different settings. We have it on off, fast, and smooth. Or fancy. So the fancy one makes it less, well, it makes it fancier. Takes more speed, takes more effort, but it makes it look better. Pull up on inventory. Yeesh. Yeesh. What do I need? I need a couple of chests. Thank you. Put all those goods over there. Drop it into the inventory. Finish mining out with we have 16 torches left, so we're gonna rip through the torches with any luck, actually. Siang. You think if I made a sang? Tiang. Santiago. There's an Enderman above me, and that is proof that I am probably going to die. Could I accidentally anger him? All the iron bits. Give me all the iron! That was very coincidental. Break the torch, plunge my area into darkness, and whoa! You know, the nightmare sounds. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. No, do not. Just keep away from my house. Everything's bad. The enemies are gonna come and kill me. This is not a good scenario. But we're loving it. We're having fun, right? Right. I mean, like, I could come up with slang. I think my favorite one currently is Jiminy Criminy. Interesting idea, yes. I mean, like, that's a very interesting idea, but why? That is my question, but why? I'm the only person in this world. It's not like it's going to be scaring anyone aside from me. Not a bad idea. I mean, I could do it. But it's like, but why? Ah, that makes sense. I'll just have to make like a void space with black maps or something like that. Oh, you mean at like the end of the hallway? Yeah, that would be a horrible thing to do. With their beady little bat eyes. Great ooh on signs. Ooh woo! I've been told not to ignore coal in this area because coal can lead to diamonds. Because coal is technically just unprocessed diamond. Isn't that what it is? Isn't that what they say? It's just not properly formed diamonds? Because it's all carbon, right? Yeah. You know, it's really weird to think that we will never, ever receive more petroleum or coal on this world. Like, in our actual human world. It is functionally impossible for there to ever be produced more petroleum Hey, emeralds. That's a nice find. But no, it is functionally impossible for us to find or to produce more oil or or coal on in the world. And that is because is that my phone? That was my phone. Okay. Fuck. That was a noise out of the blue. But no, it's because the special bacteria which breaks down organic matter. Where do I think it goes, or what do I think happens to it? Well, unfortunately, it doesn't get produced into petroleum or it doesn't get produced into oil or coal. It can be produced into petroleum and gasoline, though, you know, it's different. It can also be used to feed other animals or just be broken down and turned into fertilizer. Or, depending on how intact the carcass is, it is also used for just science. Usually experimental science with where you want to simulate human flesh and human density, but still. But no, the reason why we can't get any more things like oil or coal is because since the inception of the world, there has evolved a bacteria which has I have never heard of SPC/. I mean, like, I've heard of the one where you can't blink or turn away or else it snaps your neck. But, you know, I've never heard of slash. But no, it's because... what's it called? Yeah, a bacteria evolved and... Scooby. Pure containment. I mean, I know what the I know what it stands for. I know what SPC stands for, or SCP. Sorry. I was making a joke that I'd never heard of that specific SCP. Fuck. Because they usually go by numbers and letter combinations. Peanut or B-nut? Maybe. I mean, like, we could definitely name one B-nut. I don't think that's an appropriate name. But we're definitely sticking with Jeff Bezos. That's definitely one of our picks for eternity. The world is weird. The way things are done. Like, we recognize that the world doesn't go by the way of what's the most efficient. It goes by the way of what's just works. What just barely works enough that it's functional. Like, the human body is really, really easily broken. You ever know that? Because if you've ever looked at our legs, like, if you've ever looked at our legs, there are two spots which are just... if you get them injured, you will never run again. You might not even be able to walk again. There are two pretty small tendons in your legs. One in your heel, one near your knee. And if you get those injured, you might as well say goodbye to any kind of sport career ever in your life. And it's a really weird thing. We've not found any more diamond. And especially in an era pre-modern. Like, in an era pre-modern, at most you get a pair of crutches and then you're shipped back out, right? Like, you might not be put on the battlefront, but you're not... there's nothing that they can do. They didn't have effective surgery at that time. And of course I'm talking about your Achilles tendon and your ACL. Your ACL is the tendon in your knee, which actually holds basically your entire knee function, your entire leg function comes through that tendon. If it gets ripped, you're basically screwed for any physical activity. And if you were, as people already know, if you cut your ankles, your Achilles tendon, you can't walk. The way your leg and foot is shaped, you aren't physically capable of walking on your feet. Which is a weird thing to think about, and now I'm getting like squeamish, because it's cool, interesting facts to know, but it's like, also just things I don't really need to know. That is a long tunnel right there. That is a long tunnel. That is less than 64 sticks. More than 64? More than 64. We did take the sticks over onto the side. It's very upsetting that we found a second ravine, though. That is very upsetting. I was pretty content with not having a second one. Okay, so let's get the good stuff. Back up. What do we need to do? We need to reorganize. Look at that. That is nice. That looks nice. A properly... I mean, like, I'm pretty confident that I could work with, like, cutting up a deer and stuff like that if I was properly shown. You know, all that extra stuff. But talking about the internal functions and how things work, it's cool and interesting, but that's the part that gets me, I want to say timber shivering, but that's not, like, the right word. Gives me sticks. Yeah, squeamish. That is the word. That is the word of the day. That's actually... Squeamish just means... Actually... I know that I get squeamish, but I don't actually remember the definition of it. I do believe it just means just an uncontrollable discomfort for a situation. Which would make sense as to, Google powers, yeah. No, I mean, like, that would be smart. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use Google powers. Fine. Of a person, easily made to feel sick, faint, or disgusted, especially by unpleasant images, such as the sight of blood. I mean, then I guess I've been using the word wrong this entire time, because I don't feel squeamish then. Like, I don't get disgusted. It's not like I'm gonna throw up because I've seen blood or talked about blood. I get twitchy. I get very not even uncomfortable, because it's not uncomfortable. It is discomfort, but I guess anxious would be the word, wouldn't it? With random blocks. Like, I guess that would be the word that we'd have to use in this situation. Dirt. Wood. Don't need any of this stuff, because it's not going to sit in there yet. Any more wood products? Wood. Not actually. My cats are now in full play mode. Just ripping through the area. It's cool, but it's also very annoying. I would say anxious, yeah. Like, I don't really have anything to compare it to, so I wouldn't be able to properly identify it as anxious. But it sounds like the most appropriate word if squeamish doesn't work. We're gonna make an entire deep slate chest. Because deep slate is good and I don't like it getting mixed up with my other stuff. Just like how I don't like cobblestone being mixed up. Third items, stone, andesite. Stone might not work in there, but you know. Okay, deep slate is a wonderful building block. Honestly, deep slate is one of my favorite building blocks. Okay, so that is deep slate, that is cobblestone. A regular stone. This is where we're gonna put some random blocks. Other random blocks. There's a lot of things from that one chest. Okay. Food. I do have an actual organizational system that I have in place for this kind of stuff. Like, I actually do have an organizational system. This is the first time I've set it up in this specific world. I can go there. Obsidian can go there for now. Okay, blocks. That is food, so we need to get more food. That's not food. None of this. That is plants. Obsidian. Didn't know I had that in 2 different spots. Not either. We'll take that though. That wasn't. Bones, carpet, leather. Like, this is why I don't like just throwing everything in random spots, because there was leather in there and there was zombie flesh in both of these chests. It's like, it's not good. I don't like it. Very annoying because it's mixed up everywhere. Item. Interesting. That actually is an interesting fact. I mean, like, I know you said fun fact, but it wasn't really fun, it was just interesting. I don't think this is enough. No, I'm going to accept. So, food, mob drops, that is the key for this one. And then this will be special ores. That, and then things like that. I broke Thingamabob, that was dumb of me. Hey Miko, welcome to the party, my little kitty kit. Items, mobs. I actually sort wool into the mob department as well. mobs. Ores. Now we actually normally sort flint into the mobs as well. But this time, and this time only, we will not sort flint into mobs. Now we're gonna put that in there. That apple goes there. That'd definitely be an interesting thing to see. I will not lie. Oh, I had 3 gapples, but it was hard to tell because they were in so many different locations. Who would have guessed? That would be a smart thing to do, yes. That. Ores. Redstone is kind of up and down in the ores department. That. We'll keep that there. That. That can go there. I need flowers, which means I also need that. Well, I mean, like, I don't really need bees at the moment. That is unfortunately the truth. I don't have a second beehive. And like, sure. There's Donkey. I like it. Now that everything is nice and organized. What you doing? No flowers over here. Get out. Get out. Now that everything is nice and don't you want to be a sheep? Yeah. No, we're doing actually pretty good at the moment. Everything's been organized. I'm feeling happy. We've built a tent. We've built our wonderful wall. Like, actually, I fucking love walls. I love building. I don't know if I love building them, but I do love the end result. Like, look at that wall. That is a nice, a mint wall. I like that kind of decrepit, mixed block look that walls get when you build them like that, specifically. You know, I do like a lot of stuff, and we've done a lot. We found some villagers. We didn't take them home. We found a temple. We stole from the dead. We almost died. We didn't. And we brought home some bees with like 5 minutes of backwards walking. Maybe. I mean, like, we have access to vines, so we could literally just harvest vines and then mix that to cobblestone. But that is a maybe idea. That is a smart idea. Either way, you know what? Thank you everybody for coming and watching and joining us today. If you liked what you saw, how about you check out something else of mine? Something else of mine. If you didn't, then oh well. Thank you so much, and have a great night.